Toxic femininity.
Jeez.
Toxic,
bro.
Toxic femininity. I couldn't believe what I saw on the TV the other day. Toxic femininity, bruv. Toxic femininity.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Fam,
Yeah.
did you see? So
see
basically,
it,
I don't watch Big Brother, innit? I don't watch it, but I noticed the other day this is old news, by the way. So I know this is old news, but I have to talk about this. Gotta talk about this. Anyway, I noticed some activity. People, or you could tell that something's happening on social media, but you don't really know. Like, you're not paying attention. You're not watching it. Say you don't watch Love Island, but something's going on. It just pops up everywhere. So I'm seeing this thing popping up all over the place. So I'm like, what? Like, I didn't even think to myself what's going on. I just wasn't even paying any type of attention. I just noticed it quite often. Then, on a day-to-day, I listen to LBC, right? On my day travels. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to James O'Brien, right? So anyway, I was listening to Sheila Fergity now from she's on from 1 till 4, right? Boom, I'm hearing her playing some apology from one girl that was on the Big Brother house, talking about she completely got it wrong and blah, 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 blah. So now in my mind, I'm thinking, this must have been quite serious. Spoke to one of my friends, and one of my friends gave me a little lowdown, but I thought, I've got to see it for myself. So yesterday, I went onto the iPlayer, bruv, and you wouldn't even bro, toxic femininity to bits.
Jeez, bro.
This is what happened
Hashtag.
now. This is what happened now. There's a girl in there called, what's her fucking name again? How can I forget her name?
Roxy?
Yeah. Roxanne Pallett. That's her name. Yeah.
Man, remember the surname.
I remember the surname.
Yeah,
she's an actress. And that's key. That's key. Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. You're not talking about Roxanne, the fat thing?
Nah, she's not fat. She's kind of pretty still. She's all right.
Yeah.
Toxic femininity even more. Yeah. So anyway, boom. So what happened is now, she's in the yard. Now, forgive me for people that proper watch this thing. I don't know
wait. I just want to know why you can just hear the ice.
Where there's an ice cream
Neither
man.
of them are closed, I don't think,
They are closed.
It doesn't even matter.
Alright, cool.
It's not even that hot outside. It's mad.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, forgive me because I don't know the full dynamics of relationships and all of that. So I'm just telling you from what I see. So boom now. This girl is in the house, right? And there's been a situation with another brother called Ryan. Search his surname for me because I don't know what his surname is. Anyway, now they're friends in the house, I believe, right? Apparently, she thought that he didn't like her, right? Anyway, play fighting. Not even a play fighting thing. He's, like shadow box.
Yeah.
So he's like shadow boxed around her. Ryan Thomas. So he shadow boxed around her, right?
Yep.
He ain't even touched her, mind you.
He didn't touch.
He did, but it's
light.
It's
light.
It's like it's a tap.
Air. Like an air tap. An air tap.
Nothing.
You might feel it because of the air.
Yeah.
Like one of them ones.
I'll put it on so people can see.
Yeah. Right, so boom. Anyway, he's like done it on the arm, gone round the side, like you know what I mean? Like he's about to do the body shot, but not really. You know what I mean? Boom, whatnot. She stood there. Ow! That hurt! Anyway, now, 2-2s now. She's gone in the diary room, start bawling now, talking about, he's assaulted me and whatever. Then she's gone in the diary room a couple of times now, still bawling, talking about, he's assaulting her and like she's being assaulted by him and that she can't believe that he's still in the house or whatever. Now, bearing in mind, once all of this is going on, what do you think's happened in the house? Everyone said, hold on a minute, why did you do that? Why did you do that? My man's saying, I never did nothing, bro. Like, I didn't do anything.
Was it only them two in there, yeah?
It was just them two. Bruv, if the cameras did not catch this, do you know how much of a mad thing it would have been for this brother? It would have been a complete mad thing for him. So anyway now, boom. So he's telling him, I haven't done nothing. But he's having a conversation with one of the guys here who likes her, by the way, These times she's got a fiance, by the way. But he likes her now, right? So you know what? When a man likes a girl now, enough times he's going to jump to the defense hard.
Big chest.
What I'm saying?
Big chest.
Yeah. So he's jumped to the defense hard now. But not on a swingers vibe. But he's jumped to it hard. But he's not, like in the beginning, he's refusing to listen to a conversation. So what he's doing is he's like put his arm on his shoulder, and he's like, bro, just don't do that. Then my man's like, but I didn't do nothing. But he's like, no, listen to me. Just don't do
Those
that.
are frustrating ones, fam. Hand on the
Bruv,
shoulder.
I would have wanted to.
Repeat
That would have tested my character. Do you get what I'm saying? And then the thing is, where that made me so angry. I mean, I'm still learning as a human being in it. But at a point, I know that would have made me so angry that I might have acted a certain type of way, and then now I'm gonna look even more crazy.
Like, you did both of them
because do you
things.
get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So the man's doing all of that, but he's telling them I did not do nothing. But at first, everybody straight away, instantly on her side, believed her, whatever, right? Anyway, now, these times now, later on, she's gone back into the bed now, right? She's gone to bed now. She's shaking in the bed. She's shaking in the bed. Toxic femininity. Bruv, the girl's shaking in the bed, gone back in the diary room again, barling, talking about she wants to go and stay in a different room or whatever, yeah? So they let her go and sleep in a different room, but he didn't know at the time that she was sleeping in a different room because of that. Bearing in mind, he's still thinking that, like, it wasn't that deep. Do you know what I mean? Whatnot. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyway, when he found out that she was sleeping in that other room, now it's really starting to it was really starting to affect him because like he was getting to a stage where the big brothers called him in. At first, I think they gave him a disciplinary or something like that. Got disciplinary.
Man, you know Big Brother, they are hilarious. They would have loved that. They would have loved that whole thing because they know it's nothing.
Yeah.
It's not they know they've got the cameras. They are the cameras.
Bruv, but
they saw it.
Yeah.
but that's a much.
The way they see it is the exact same way we see it, just through the cameras. They don't see anything
Yeah, of course.
different or more.
But before even giving him the disciplinary, they must have seen that. So to give him that in the first place is a complete madness. Because you got to think, if you're in a place 24/7, yeah, and all you've got is the people around you that you don't even know, that's a mind fuck to be in there now. You don't know, people are looking at you sideways and, you know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? And then you got a situation where, like, forget about people looking at you sideways, yeah? If you know as a human being, this is not even who you are, but you've been painted out to be this way, and you got a career, that's a madness. Toxic femininity. So anyway, now, what happened is now, he's like, there's like times where he's like kind of in the pool outside or whatnot, and he's just kind of reflecting, and he's crying now because obviously it's getting the better of him now.
Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying?
Frustrating.
The girl is going in the diary. The girl, do you know what she's telling the man? She's reenacting what happened. Yeah, she's reenacting what happened because they're saying, look, what is it like? Why people start questioning it a bit? Why hasn't Big Brother kicked him out? If it was that bad, why didn't they kick him out? Do you get what I'm saying? So anyway, now, boom, they're saying to her, what happened? Yeah, what actually happened? Like, reenact it. The girl's got a rascal southpaw stance. She's got a southpaw stance now. Bro, the guys, she's got her southpaw
Dangerous
stance
women, fam.
and she really starts hitting the brother.
Proper
hitting him.
Yeah.
This is what it was.
Proper body shot.
This is what she's doing. She's tensing this bit. She's tensing
she's
the
got
body.
I know what she's doing.
fam.
She's
She's tensing.
You know she had one
and
bruise.
she's tensing her lats.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? She's tensing her lats
Yeah.
while she's trying to punch my man to show him what Ryan Thomas did to her. Then she's talking about she never had such a concoction of blows. Yeah, something like that. Some blows
But
like
hold on,
that.
I'm sure when
in
I
her
saw
life.
the original footage, he did it in front of someone else. Like, there was someone else in that picture. They
Yeah,
weren't
there was
alone.
actually.
It's just
But I don't think
everyone knows
they were-
nothing happened. But
They weren't watching.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're just there, but
Put it
like,
this way: someone lands a real body shot on you,
If,
then you make a noise.
fam. If he see the
Fam, if he landed
reenactment,
a real body shot, she would have had a bruised blood. She would have went with the makeup, made it look worse, and it would have been a myth. You know them.
do you know how
ways there.
skinny she is? If she would have reenacted if he would have done what she reenacted on herself, she probably would have broke her own ribs. Toxic femininity. So anyway, now, boom. So anyway, now this girl's doing all of this, bare crying, you know. And do you know what was really pissing me off? You know what type of crying it was? You know the crying when, like, because she was getting consoled, so somebody was cuddling her from the back now. So while they're cuddling her from the back now, and she's crying, you know the tear where it's like you're so distraught that the tear actually is on your nose tip.
Yeah.
So it's there, and it takes a while to drop.
Yeah.
And then it drops, and then another one forms. That, bro, do you know what type of level of acting?
Yeah, it's
on Big
elite
Brother.
acting. It's
That
elite.
is world class acting. She actually, the acting was so insane, yeah, and so good. I think she really believed it. She got to a point where she actually really believed it. Now, anyway, he's in the yard now, and he's like proper. I think he's worried because think about it. You're a man who's got a career. Everyone's got a career. To know that people are outside judging you on that. Do you get what I'm saying? And talking about you on that is a difficult thing to deal with. So anyway, now, what ended up happening is they didn't get rid of him. Yeah. So then there was like a little atmosphere in the house. She tried to squash it with him or whatnot. Shook hands. I don't know how he did that, but I think that shows how much of a good human being he really was. Do you get me? I think he just wanted it to just go away. So anyway, now,
what was the brother's name?
Ryan Thomas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So boom, now eviction came, and then someone got evicted from the house or whatever. And then while that person got evicted from the house, obviously bare people outside was screaming her name, saying that she needs to get out. Roxy, out! Roxy! That's when she's realised now, you know what, the plan didn't work. Do you get what I'm saying? She's there looking down or whatnot.
What was her plan?
She wanted him out. She just wanted him out.
But why? Did they have a previous?
Bro, do you know what? I don't know. I think maybe it could have been a thing where, you know, like when you tell one lie, and you might not know, like maybe you might not know the severity in the lie. So when you tell a lie and then everybody says,
maybe she just wanted that sympathy vote to win the ting, blood. You know what I mean?
Then she's sick.
I got to say,
she's sick in the head because why? You don't even gain an advantage from this lie. You just lied to lie.
Yeah, but this type of, we're gonna get to why this is the worst type of lie. Yeah, but anyway, boom, he started bawling now because I think it was relief. You know, like, oh my god, like, people have actually seen it for what it actually is or whatnot. Then she went in the diary room and started fake crying again, talking about nobody in the house likes her and, you know, and this, that and the other and blah, blah, I want to leave. So she ended up leaving. And then I think when she came out and she realised how serious the things was and that, she's come out and she's apologising and that. But anyway, when I saw that, I thought, like, let's bear in mind, yeah, that, like, I know that there are a lot of people, yeah, women and men as well, yeah, that go through a whole crazy amount of abuse. Do you get me? One of the problems that I have in life right now, yeah, with people that are like, they are, you know, like the people that are attached to a certain type of their specified outrage. So the thing that so it could be gender, that's their thing, or race, or colorism, or whatever, yeah. All of these things, all of these issues actually happen, yeah, or exist. But what happens is you get people that take a small minority, like a proper minuscule situation, right, a minuscule situation, and fit it into a big situation that actually really exists. So then what happens is now, we're discussing a whole bunch of fucking stupidness.
Yeah.
When really, this does happen, but it just didn't happen in this case here.
Yep.
But she knows, yeah, that being a woman, going out and just saying that he hit me, or he touched me, or whatnot, everybody instantly says, you're fuckery. You shouldn't have done that. That ruined a whole man's career. You know, like, and I know that there are some people that are rightly so in jail for these type of things, yeah, but think about how much men are in jail for, like, worldwide. For not even big sentences, you know.
Serious, yeah, 100%.
Big sentences.
Fam, I'm telling you, blood. Dangerous women, fam.
Even if you go jail for 2 weeks, the implications on that, like, depending on what you've got going on or whatnot, on something that you didn't even do.
Like domestic violence on your record.
Yeah.
Toxic femininity, bruv. Toxic femininity. But I don't know what do you do about that? Because the reality is that obviously there are enough men out there on some fuckery. All you got to do is go Carnival.
Oh, don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
All you got to do is go Carnival, bruv. I got one of my friends. I asked her after Carnival, how was Carnival? She'd never been before. She told me it's the worst experience she's ever.
Yeah.
She told me it's the worst.
See, it's weird because it's.
And like, I hated that because I love Carnival.
Some girls love it, as in not love it to be flipping touched by people that you don't even know, but it's part of, in many ways, the Carnival culture, innit? To dance with people you don't know and to dress not in jeans and tracksuits, but wear minimalistic clothing and whatever it is. And some people are just fully okay with it, and some girls don't mind just whining on somebody who they don't know and them touching them in places where it shouldn't. You see what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, when you're whining someone, but you know your hands are on the
Fam,
bum bum
I
at some
didn't even
point.
get to even enjoy Carnival this year, bro. Because obviously Monday, man was up at Old Trafford for the football and that.
Yeah.
Sunday, I went, in the rain, fam.
Yeah, no, I
Man
thought about
dancing like
Chelsea.
Ray J. Man dancing like Ray J in a One Wish video, man.
way.
You get me with a hood up. You know them way there. It was peak.
Chelsea
Trust
Chelsea
me, man
didn't
brought
win
my
till
art degree.
late.
I didn't draw anything, fam. You know them
couldn't
ones where I
come
can't
out.
even bring my phone out, yeah, because if it gets wet, it's peak.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's it.
It was real rain.
I
And
saw,
then
do you know what? I actually saw toxic sexuality at Carnival.
I saw that video of the flipping on the Sunday of that the black girl and then a man on him just doing boom 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 boom
Okay.
boom doing that
has
absolute
anyone else seen the
madness, man.
video of the girl who just wore a thong and
At
bra?
Carnival?
As in a genuine thong and bra.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Why?
Still, I don't know. I
What,
don't
just
know.
a thong?
She
yeah,
wore a
as in
thong
a
and
white
bra,
thong
didn't
and
she?
bra, yeah.
She
Yeah.
wore a thong and bra. Yeah.
As in an actual,
I mean, that's
not even like a bikini.
some people
version.
are gonna get like, you know, the feminists and that will not love this, but you know, like obviously it's kind of asking for trouble because even though we know in the world you're supposed to be able to wear what you want to wear and all of that, you should be able to go out on the road and wear a leaf on your nipple and nobody touch you or whatnot. I think just the reality is that if you go Carnival,
But isn't there a thing?
bra,
Isn't
man.
there a thing as like you see, like if for example I don't think we'd be allowed to just walk in Y fronts outside. Would we not get stopped? And
No, you probably could because people do.
Carnival, I think there's
You
no
could.
rules.
Carnival,
That's
there is
what
no
I'm
rules.
saying.
You're right.
There's
You're
no
right.
Carnival,
Respect's
there's no
gonna come
rules.
for you for that.
Well,
But-
as I was saying anyway, I think I saw
I would
what
even
what.
double take that, to be honest, at Carnival seeing that girl. If I saw that, I don't think I'd take
Yeah, I don't even.
Nah, you'd think twice. You're
just-
seeing
just-
Oh no,
someone in a
it's
lace,
not. It's bra.
in a
It's
lace
actually
bra.
it's a bra, and it's
Yeah,
an
but I'm
evident
not
bra.
gonna
And
lie, there's bare girls going out at club nights nowadays.
no,
Yeah,
bro.
but they wear that kind of
I know
whole
it's a-
body
Bro,
bra.
bro,
No,
Yeah.
but technically,
But it's
I've
the
seen
same
carnival
shit.
outfits that are pretty much bra and panties, but it's just got the feather things like the
Yeah, but
you
at
get
least
me,
that
the
feather
Dragon
thing-
Ball Z
but
little
that
feather
shoulder
thing
pads,
just-
bruv.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
But this bra
It's
was.
not too far off. That's what I'm saying.
But this bra was like you could see your auntie wearing this bra.
This is just a bra.
It's a, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It weren't an attractive,
No,
like a
bruv.
going out. It was like an
everyday
everyday. You know what? It was almost like it's like the bra that you would see that wouldn't match the other part of, you know, like when you're in a relationship for a long time
Yeah.
and the bra and things not matching anymore. Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The knickers and bras not matching. It's that type of bra. Like, just fling on a bra, or you might just fling on the knickers and fling on the next thing. Do you get what I'm saying? It weren't a full out, sexy, you know, like if my man's coming over, I'm going to fling that on.
But do you know what it is? Who thought that? Why didn't anyone say to her, "It's a bit much"?
Well,
What did
I
she
don't-
look like?
you know
Was
what?
she-
You know
what
what?
did she look like though? Like
I don't
was
know.
she
Maybe
like-
I
was-
still live in a
is
world of
that's
rules.
kind of key in it. That's
Yeah,
kinda
because
context.
you get me. If she's like a -5, maybe she's wearing that just to get secure one wine, fam. You never know, blood.
Nah, but anyway, with carnivals, anything's a go for certain man. And anyway, can I just say, I think I saw toxic sexuality at Carnival because while we're on the toxic thing quickly. So boom, when I went to Carnival on Sunday, can we all agree that on the Sunday, at no point, not one point in the day, did it seem like it was going to be hot?
No, not at all, fam. It was raining the whole
From
time.
morning.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I
Yeah.
had my hood up.
Yeah, and it was like kind of shit is.
I look
type
like a
rain.
roadman
It
this
was like
year, you
shit
know?
rain. Like it wasn't kind of like rain that, you know what I mean?
Nah, this was legitimate rain.
Yeah, it wasn't like
yeah.
a quick 20-minute
No.
rain with a little light thing.
Do you know what it was? It was a proper Sunday rain.
All right, so then I saw, yeah, exactly.
Proper
you're just
Sunday
sitting and
snuggle
watching
rain.
football
Yeah,
and
yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
So what kind of
Anyway, I
rain
see
at
this
the house?
brother. I see this brother out there at Carnival, yeah. He was on the corner. He was on his ones, right? So obviously it was raining to bits, right? And he obviously had his top off now. He goes gym,
Yeah.
right? So obviously he goes gym. So now what he's done is now, right? Because bearing in mind at no point that you know what I mean, it was looking like it was going to be nice. So obviously he's lowered down the trousers a little bit as well, so you can see the lines. And he's basically standing on the corner, licking his lips, just waiting for. Dying for the attention, you know, like dying for the attention.
get
And I'm
pneumonia,
like,
man.
hold on a minute, huh?
He's gonna get pneumonia.
Bro, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking to my man,
Man said
are you
licking his
prepared?
lips, you know.
Yeah.
I'm finished, fam.
Bruv.
I'm finished.
At no point did he not think I might catch a cold. Like,
The thing is, even if it's hot, that sounds just a little bit outrageous.
bro,
Man's got a UK LL Code J, fam. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Just sitting there licking his lips in the rain, fam. You know what I mean?
bruv, you know what? The thing is, yeah, And I think that kind of goes back to what I was saying on the toxic femininity side of things. Because you know what? The reason why I'm talking about that as well is because obviously toxic masculinity gets brought up a lot. So when I saw something on the TV the other day, I thought I needed to bring this up because this is some shit that I see all the time. But I think, that like, because we're in a society, where it does seem like women are oppressed, right? Women are oppressed and they have been for a long time or whatnot. And I do think that's got a lot to do with the fact that whether it's conscious or subconscious, women, in my opinion, I could be wrong, are just extremely powerful. So sometimes when you are around somebody who is somebody or something that is very powerful, sometimes you try to lower it down a peg. Do you get what I'm saying? So that is, you know what I mean? But anyway, with that being said, the amount of things that men do in life for the attention of a woman is insane. Yeah. So when you have somebody who knows consciously or subconsciously that I could say one thing, I don't even have to back it up. I could say one thing and I could get man beaten up. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? I could get man sent to jail. I could get this, that, or whatever. To do that and put somebody in that situation is absolutely outrageous to me. And the fact that like it's weird because obviously if somebody does say that they've been sexually assaulted, you want to kind of, you know what I mean? You want people to be able to talk up and talk about these things, innit? Because if it was your flipping sister, mum, whoever it is, you'd want them to be able to feel like they could tell you without being questioned about it. But at the same time, where's the line between the whole what happened, where is he type thing to the might need to question this in the complete still.
You know what I find mad? What I find mad is that man have to be careful, innit? Because girl don't have to be careful because you don't really see man walk into the police and be like, oh yeah, this girl raped me, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking man could sleep with a girl that, like, one night stand. I could have a one night stand with a random girl and she could just go to the police and be like, boom, something. She could have a boyfriend and maybe get caught up. She could have a boyfriend, her boyfriend might find out. You get me? Like, and she might be like, you know what? He forced me, he did this, and then
I think I've been raped.
When it rains, it pours, fam.
I was thinking about this the other day. I actually think I've been raped.
I'm telling you, bro.
No, I've been raped.
I've fallen asleep with a gal, I've fallen asleep with a gal. I'm not saying I wouldn't have beat it. I'm not saying I wouldn't have beat it because I would have beat it, but I was in a state, innit? So, like, man's passed out and I've woke up and she was on top of me, blood. What does that class as? Don't get me wrong, I wanted it though. Like, I didn't say yeah. You know what I mean, blood? But I never said, I didn't give her consent before she did it. Nah. Like I said, fam, it's one of them when man passed out and it was a uni.
You just passed out? Fam. Alcoholism.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So when you woke up now.
So I've gone back and don't get me wrong, man ain't told her. We ain't agreed like, oh yeah, we're going to do this thing. But obviously I know what I've gone, I know what's in my mind. But she can't read mine. She ain't Charles Xavier, fam. So you know, like that. So I'm there, obviously, again, doing other stuff. Fell asleep. She's falling asleep. I've woken up about 3 a.m. and bro, I don't know what she did to get it active and that, but she was on, fam. She was putting in work, blood.
Oh, she was already fully
I opened
in motion.
my eyes. I'm not gonna lie, I opened my eyes and lasted about 15 seconds. Then I asked her afterwards how long she was going for, and she got like, about half an hour, and I wasn't even upset, blood. Jeez, you know that there. If she lied to me, it is what it is. But
so she got 30 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yeah, man.
You was awake for 15 seconds.
There's probably an argument to suggest that women are in many ways more sexually inappropriate than us. Because they know that there's like we for the most part, I reckon men kind of are a little bit more careful with how they approach. No? Okay.
Nah, I don't think so.
Just me then?
What do you mean? Like appropriate in what sense?
As in, for example, you don't want to
how we approach the sex.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I think so.
Yeah,
nah,
because
I don't know.
we don't want to, because we know that it's kind of, there's this thing about men being the dominant thing. We kind of want to get there, but we don't want to get there before you want to get there. Whereas I don't think women really care. They just want to take it when it's time to take it. How do I say this without this
sounding outrageous?
I don't think there's a way to say it. I think it's outrageous.
Has there ever been a time where you've been with a girl, right? And all right, you can plead the fifth on this. Just in case, right? Has there ever been a time where, like, you've been with a girl or whatever, she's come to your yard or whatever it may be, and she's obviously consented in the lips in or whatever it is, and then, like, you know what I mean, you're fondling around or whatnot, but
yes, the answer is gonna be yes for everyone.
Yeah, it's like, obviously,
Yeah.
I don't know whether it is a thing where, because I guess you have to ask them whether they thought maybe I ain't waxed yet or whatever it may be, and I don't know if I
Where
want
it's like there's a glass
Do you get what I'm
ceiling.
saying?
I don't
But
know
it's
where
like,
he's going.
but you've
Yeah,
kissed
like-
you've got the neck, and it's like, because it's like, I'm not having sex with you, and you're like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boom.
yeah, they always
So
do
then,
that.
like, you're like, all right, you start kissing the neck, and things start happening or whatever, and then it's like, and then she's kind of like. I'm
It
still not
just
having
stops.
sex.
It just stops. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still not having sex with you or anything
Yeah.
like that. But then obviously it stops for a bit, and then you continue to kiss consensually or whatever, and then the knickers end up just coming off.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
fam, but the key is, this is the key, blood. You kiss the neck, blood. She'd be like, oh, we're not having sex. Kiss the neck. I'll be like, tell me to stop. Tell me to put them back on. Say that. Tell me to put them back on. Yeah. Tell me to put them back
You're
on.
about to zoom
Look
in
at
for that
dead
one.
in her eye. You know them way there. Deep voice, bruv. You know me, my voice ain't that deep. I put in a Barry White for a baby. Like, baby. Tell me to put it back on. You don't need these in my room. Come on, tell me to put them back on. She ain't
It's
telling
mad.
me.
Nah,
I'll be like, what, you don't like this? You don't like this? I'm asking her questions,
What
blood.
he's saying
I am
is wild.
asking her questions,
What he
fam.
is saying is very wild.
You know them way
But
there.
it's definitely there's a difference, yeah. You see, like, obviously when you're getting told we're not having sex, yeah, it's a no, yeah, it's a no at that moment.
Yeah, but
being
more
able-
time we think
Yes,
that
we understand. Trust me, we would know if a girl came to our house or whatever and said no, it's not on. You would know if it's not. on.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
So
definitely.
some,
Yeah, 100%.
not all no's
Absolutely.
are no, and that's what fucks men up.
You're not getting the top off.
That's
If the
what we-
top's off,
some
if the top's
knows
off,
just
you get the
mean
neck
what?
and all
Yeah.
of that. It's a challenge. But if she
I'm
tells
taking-
you straight, bro,
Yeah.
you're not having sex. She tells you at the dinner.
Yeah.
You come back and she this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Rah. Leave it.
Of
fam.
course. All right. So my thing is this: we're taking the evidence scumbag out of the way, because we know that there are situations where there's scumbags, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Man are just gonna force the issue and whatnot, and
Yeah,
a woman
man.
might feel uncomfortable to say
man.
no. Do you get what I'm saying? So
course.
take that out of the way. Yeah. As a decent guy, you know, like times where it's like, forget the decent guy thing anyway. Fuck the decent guy thing, because you might not even be a decent guy at that moment.
But can we state the reason? Because the majority, women
it's just
say
sometimes
it.
you know. I just want to let me just land quickly. Yeah, it's like you meet a girl, whatever, or you've got your thing with her or whatnot, and then like, what are you doing tonight? Nothing. What, do you want to come over? All right, cool, but we're not having sex though. All right, cool. In our head, a lot of the time, sometimes we're thinking the fact that you've said that to me makes it seem like it's on the cards. I don't know where that comes from.
Yeah.
I don't know where that comes from, but the fact that that was noted and that was said so strongly, it's on the cards. But then
experience.
with that being said, I think going back to what you said on my experiences, I'm very careful about how it's initiated, especially after she said that, because especially in this day and age, bruv, you know what I mean, you hold a girl's hand and then all of a sudden that could be some type of abuse. I don't want to be put in any of that. Do you get what I'm saying? But sometimes the body language lets you know that maybe it might be a thing, but then it gets weird, because it's like now you just don't know. Like, you could misread body language. Do you get what I'm saying? But for me personally, I don't think that I've ever put a woman in a situation that has been uncomfortable where she hasn't wanted to do it. Because anyway, see, when I'm having sex with a girl, I don't like anything to do with, you see, like anything to do with like something that's uncomfortable makes me uncomfortable. I want her to love it. Do you get me? If I feel like she's not loving it, then I'm probably not really gonna love it. Do you get what I'm saying?
come on,
If a
yeah,
girl's in
man.
some type of pain, that's not my type of thing. Some man love
I
pain.
react to man reacts to noise, blood. And you know the bedboard off the wall.
All right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right,
All of
then.
that, fam.
Boom. But yeah, but then, but yeah. So I don't think I've done it. But I will say to you that there has been quite a few times, not a lot, but a few times where I have been put in situations where I didn't want to box. I didn't want to mac. I wasn't ready. Do you get what I'm saying? I wasn't, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Real
ready.
talk. Real talk.
But it's almost like in her mind, toxic femininity. Toxic femininity.
You have to be like, man's
She's
got one of those.
thinking-
It has to work. Fam.
She's thinking, like, what do you mean? Like, I'm giving you take your clothes off now.
Yeah, like,
I'm giving you this.
You get me? Like, you should be happy. Like, you know them way there. You should have worked for this, but I'm not making you work for this. So come get this.
Fam, I'll tell you, there's been a time I've sat on the edge of the bed. The edge of the bed, with my what do you call it? My flipping tracksuit bottoms down, and I've got to go. I need to be out of here. And the yell's lifting up, like, yinking my top. If it was the other way around,
bro.
bruv,
Yeah, it'll be
But I'm like, listen,
Remember,
we
we're acting
gotta go.
24/7,
But then
we don't
in
have
the end,
periods,
all right. So
fam.
hold on, wait. What happens here? If in the end I turn around and say, "All right then," if I turn around and say, "All right then," was that cool? Because if it is cool, if it's the other way around and I'm tugging the top, and then she turns around and says, "All right, cool." That must be cool as well, then.
Bro, I'm telling
but
you,
it's
yeah,
not cool.
There's
Really?
been times when man said, see, with girls, in my experience, it's been like, oh, it's the first time I'm with you, so I don't want to see you. That's the reason, innit? It's the first time, next time. And the joke is, the next time could be in the morning, the next day, blood. You know them way there, but it's just the first time. But with man, man will say no, but as soon as they start playing, fam, as soon as they go downstairs, fam, there's nothing man can do. She plays with it. It's gonna activate.
Yeah,
and then she's gonna think, oh, he wants it.
Has it still not activated, but you're not being on it, though?
Yeah,
Nah, bro.
Bro, sometimes my wood's hard and my mind's not there at all, bro.
Listen,
and I hate that.
The only time that I think mine might not is if it's freezing and I'm outside. If I'm indoors with a girl and she puts her hand down there and does something, fam, it's activating, bro. I don't know if I got a dirty mind or what.
Is your mind there, though? Because
Huh?
enough times
No.
man must have had a thing,
Fam,
but
I'm
your
trying to
mind's not
think
there.
about different things. I'm trying to think about things, nothing. I'm trying to think about football. I'm trying to think
Yeah.
about everything
Yeah.
just to get it out of my head, But fam, I can't help it, blood.
Yeah.
So
You know
you've
them
never
way
had
there?
a time where I know it's a mad question, but you've never had a rockers,
Wait,
but
what are you
not your
talking
mind's
about?
not been there.
My whole teenage life, I was just getting boners that I didn't want.
Bruv, I still sometimes get that. but
Yeah,
it's not a lot.
sometimes, yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate
It's
it, bruv.
annoying. It's annoying, yeah.
I hate
We
it,
don't
bruv.
want them.
Especially when man's wearing a tracksuit and that.
And they
whatever.
think it's a dead giveaway that we're on it.
I know,
No,
exactly.
it's
Fam, I
just
get
you
them
touch
Hey,
silly
yeah,
ones.
can we just throw this out there? Just because a man's all right, well, right. I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah.
Just because a man's got a boner, don't mean he wants to have sex.
No, and of course.
Toxic
you.
femininity.
That's what I'm
Thank
saying.
Like,
you.
listen, don't
Thank
just
gosh.
think because a man, there needs to be some consent going on.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's true enough.
Yeah?
That's it.
Of course. Toxic femininity.